This is Frankie Ferreira from Frankie Ramen. We're here on Snackin Yakkin with Big Ben Kennedy, and we're about to get lost in the broth in this banging ramen.
That's right. Frankie Ferreira here from Frankie Ramen, which is a ramen spot. Well, ramen kind of is a pop up, as you say,
Yeah, it's a pop-up.
here in Charleston, South Carolina. And we're about to get into some ramen. But first, if you would please subscribe, follow, comment, and share, I will give you my last Girl Scout Thin Mint straight from the freezer. But as for you, Frankie Ramen, please. I reached out on Instagram and Facebook. I did a big thing where I was like, please, I'm looking for Charleston culinary creatives to come be on my show. And you reached out rather quickly. And I have to say, I'm so happy that you did, because while this is necessarily not maybe a snack, but more a meal, I could snack on this over a few days.
I could snack on this all day.
So what did you how did you come about with doing ramen? Like what made you decide Charleston not only needed a ramen place, but needed Frankie Ramen?
Oh, the addiction started because I couldn't find a ramen bowl.
Okay.
So I ate a couple ramen bowls around town, and I was like, man, I really want that ramen bowl that I missed from back home.
And home for you is?
In Jersey.
In Jersey.
In Jersey. So I used to go out with my brother, go out with my family. We would always have ramen. It was like a very normal thing for us.
Okay.
So I was looking for that bowl, couldn't find it. I was working as a chef 70 hours a week over in Shem Creek. So I'm over here thinking, I'm like, you know what? I could just make a ramen bowl. That's how it started, really. It was kind of...
I can't think of any ramen spots here.
There's a couple.
There's a couple.
There's a couple. There's like 10 places with ramen on
Oh,
on
got
the menu
you.
now.
Yeah.
But when I started 2 years ago, it was literally 2 places. It was a pop-up and a restaurant.
Man.
Yeah.
See, they're biting your rhymes now.
Yeah,
They
no,
want they want a piece of the Frankie fun.
they've said that ramen has pretty much gotten popping in Charleston.
Yeah.
It's had a blow up almost.
I remember when I moved here about 17 years ago, we had the sushi explosion.
Yeah.
Where there was a bunch of sushi, and then the frozen yogurt, the froyo explosion,
Bro.
where every time you turn around, there was a new frozen yogurt spot. But now, I mean, I can't say I'm mad at a ramen explosion.
I'm not mad about it either.
But, okay, go ahead.
I eat at all ramen spots.
Oh, gotcha.
I go to all of them. I don't even care. I love it.
So you're not like mine. You're not
Never.
a ramen snob.
Never. Not
now,
at all.
Of course, what is my first experience with ramen? My
Instant
only
ramen.
experience ramen.
It's instant
Yeah,
ramen.
yeah.
No, it's my first experience too. Like when I was a kid, my mom's a Brazilian immigrant. So like we had, raising 4 kids. So like they didn't have money like that. They were always working. So
Got you.
instant ramen was a staple in the house. But the only thing is, she would like break it into little pieces and make like porridge out of it almost.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. That's my first experience.
See, mine, I mean, I remember 10 for 10 or 10 for $1, but it took like 4 years off your life. And I remember, and then I tried to revisit it. My son was real addicted to it, but he likes to add like sriracha and different things to it. So I tried to revisit ramen, top ramen, as it were, the packs, and just smelled like my first apartment and a ton of bad decisions. It just wasn't.
It's funny with instant ramen.
good.
It reminds you of like when you were like in college, like when you had no money.
Yes.
It's the struggle meal. But it's funny. Ramen in Japan is the original struggle meal.
Okay, so they did the same thing.
They did the same thing, yeah. So like after World War II, they were literally, the ramen industry became so like it boomed.
Got you.
Because it's like people working, they didn't really have money, they didn't really have resources because it's after the post-war, and they just started ramen became a staple in their culture.
Now, I have read up on things. You have been over there. Yeah. So what took you over there, and what brought you back? Because I swear if I got out of America, I might not come back.
What took me to Tokyo was really to get better at this.
Gotcha.
Like I was already making, so when I started making ramen, I made ramen every day at home for 6 months.
Got you.
So like I would go to work 70 hours a week. I would come home, start making ramen at home. I was literally driving my wife crazy.
Now, 70 hours a week was as a chef?
As a chef.
Okay.
Yeah, and like...
It wasn't like I was, doing IT and then I would come home and make
No,
ramen.
I would work as a chef in the kitchen and then I would come home and make ramen. I was making like stock overnight.
Okay.
My house would smell like chicken and pork. Yeah, my wife was like, bro, like, I get that you like doing this, but when did this become like this obsession? Like, how did this happen?
Right.
But from there, like, I would make it every single day. So pretty much those 6 months, and then I started doing the pop-ups. Then I got the residency, and then I realized I was like, man, I need this ramen to get to the next level.
Yeah.
There's only so much you could learn on your own. And I was literally reading Reddit. I was on Reddit all day long. I've watched almost everything on YouTube. I would watch services. Like I would watch
right. So how they
ramen service.
Gotcha.
3 hours of just them doing service.
Man.
And I'm just watching it.
That's passion though.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do any of that for this, you know. My wife's like, "Would you stop just sitting around and interviewing us all the time and go find some other people in a studio space? This is getting annoying, Johnny Carson." No, I'm just joking. But yeah, so Frontier Lounge, that's where your primary residency was.
Yeah.
And you're like up through the back.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
so I did a comedy show there on the stage that faces the back. So I had seen where you were at, but I had not stepped up the little steps and crossed the threshold.
Go up the little steps and you see a little kiosk in the back and you can order yourself.
Oh, that's so cool.
I made it to be like Japan. I wanted that feeling. Like when you come in, you just order yourself and then you go sit down and the food just appears.
Now, maybe by the time the episode comes out, which will be a couple of weeks, I mean, you actually will be out in I think about a week or so from this taping. You said your last service. Now you list 2 spots that you're primarily at, which is Pinky and Clyde's and Frontier Lounge.
Yeah.
So are both of them or just Frontier Lounge?
So Frontier Lounge would be my last service.
Okay.
On February 10th. They're changing concepts, so I'm gonna be moving.
Okay.
We're gonna be moving to Silver Dollar on King Street.
Got you. So this is February 2nd that this episode comes out. So please, if this is any good, I'm not going to endorse you just yet. If this is any good, I'm going to tell you to get your ass over there before it leaves Frontier Lounge. But you also will still be able to find it just the same at Silver Dollar, which is also doing a comedy night, which I'll probably go over there.
They are.
And I'll say, look, I'll do the show for X amount of dollars, but I'm gonna need some ramen there.
Yeah.
And they'll say, okay, I'll work for ramen. Like I said, if it's good, I'm an honest person. No, I'm just joking. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I'm sitting here. The smell of it is just amazing. So do you want to get into this and we'll keep talking about your story?
Yes.
All right.
Please.
So I want to tell you, you have fundamentally, I told you this before we started, you have changed my show. When just last week, microphones coming out from the table. I'm sitting here like, how are we supposed to eat around microphones? I said, so I guess I got to go wireless, which I've done.
The wireless.
And then I said, well, we don't have a table. We kind of eat from this. That's going to be terrible. So I got tables. And now you and I look like an elderly couple that's getting ready to watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy.
Yes.
And I like it.
I like it too.
It just seems
we do look like an elderly couple right now. Yes, we do. We got the wedding rings on and everything.
So we're the odd couple, but we're both widowers. No, I won't say that.
I can't.
My wife and your wife are very much alive.
Yes.
And your wife, got to talk about that. All right. So here's my first experience with. All right. Now, does this have a name?
This is a spicy miso ramen.
Okay.
So it's a tonkotsu broth, which is a pork broth. It's a 12-hour pork broth. And the miso is a blend of 3 different misos. Yeah. So it gets up in there, man.
Got you. Oh my gosh, yeah. Now miso. I'm a fan of miso, miso soup, you know. And I just definitely egg. Now, nothing special about this, or was it soaked?
This is soaked in soy.
Oh my gosh, so it's soft boiled.
It's soft boiled, yeah.
I have never had a soft boiled egg.
Oh, and it's soaked for like 2 days. So you're gonna get like flavors from the soak also.
Oh my goodness, friend.
Yeah. I got you, bro. This is pretty much like the Japanese like made this like it came from miso soup, obviously, but this is like miso soup on crack. Like it's like miso soup on steroids.
Yeah.
It's like so much more flavor than just the miso.
What is the meat that's on it?
This is a pork shoulder.
Okay.
That's been braised for like 4 hours.
I want to say, by the way, I know how to use chopsticks. Okay.
Yeah.
He forgot to bring me a pair, and I didn't think to bring my own. You know, I have some stainless steel, sponsored by Nike. No, I don't even know. But like I would love the experience that you're having. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm happy to just be eating this. I mean, I know I'm at the beginning of this bowl, but this is incredible, Frankie.
Oh.
I ain't even lying, man. And it's not salty. Like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
miso being, I guess it's like a soy.
It's a fermented soybean.
Okay,
Yeah.
correct. So it's a soy paste, or it's a soy.
Yeah.
And so soy sauce, just salt bomb. I never really like to put it on my sushi. I don't like to put it on anything.
Yeah.
But this is not like salty, or not like offensively salty.
Yeah, I think it's the way I learned in Tokyo, salt is just supposed to be to uplift the dish. And you get salt you get the salt from the miso, you get salt from soy sauce, you get salt from all these components.
Gotcha.
So you have to balance it somehow. And salt is just really to lift it up, just to give it that brightness, just to be like, oh, there's salinity in here. But the miso's already so salty.
Salinity, I like that so much.
Yeah. It's like boom in
and
your
you
face.
brought the beer. You requested beer. I don't say the brand name because I don't know about monetization and all that stuff. We can show it. I don't care.
Let's show it.
All right, but cheers to you there.
Cheers, man.
It is what noon or 1.
It's 1 in the afternoon. We're day drinking.
I've actually drank beer at 8 o'clock in the morning with my partner as we got off shift.
So we're a hip elderly couple.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right. Felix and who's the other one? Felix and can't remember. Felix and Oscar, the odd couple.
Yes.
Man, if they'd have drank beer, maybe Felix would have loosened the fuck up.
But yeah, man, I think miso became my first style that I learned at home, like learning by myself. Blending. I think when you first start something,
Right.
you're like really creative because you don't really know the basics. You don't know any of the rules.
Right. So you're flying by, your own thing. You're like, well, what if I did this? And what if I did that? And what if I did
Exactly.
this? But any purists come along and like mess with you?
Always.
Okay.
Always. And there's a lot of ramen snobs out there,
Mm-hmm.
which is nothing wrong with that at all. Like I always had like this problem with the word authenticity because when I would start the pop-up in the beginning, when I first learned, people would be like, this isn't authentic. This isn't whatever it is. But when I went to Tokyo, my ramen master, Koitani-san, he would tell me that any ramen is authentic as long as you're making ramen.
Right. Well,
Because it's as long as it's authentic to you.
right. You're infusing your own style. It's just the same as like all these chefs. They have their own way of doing things. You can tell if you're really into the culinary scenes of New York or these places, you can tell what chef has designed the meal or made the meal because they all have like signature things. So it's again personalizing your ramen. That's your authenticity.
Exactly. It's like you put your heart into it, you put your soul into it, and you put like your personality into the bowl, and you make it your own. Opa. And and that's what makes it authentic.
I didn't know you had a ramen masters.
Yeah, well, when I learned in Tokyo, I learned at the Rajuku School of Ramen.
Okay.
Yeah, I spent 10 days with him and his wife Chi, and they're the best.
That is so
They're
cool.
the best, man. They have 200 apprentices all over the world.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, one of the number one ramen chefs in America is one of his apprentices.
Okay.
Yeah, so he knows every single style. And I just love like just being there with him and watching him work and like watching his mind. And a lot of tradition in Japan is like learning by watching.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not really like he's gonna say, "Oh, this is how you do this. This is how you do this." It's like you gotta watch him do it. Like I remember we had service. We were gonna run service for all the locals. You gotta slurp it, bro.
I'm nervous. I don't want to choke.
It's all about the slurp, man.
It just goes straight back to the throat, and then I'm just like, the rest of the episode, I'm like, sound like Macho Man. So tell me about the ramen. Yeah.
Macho Man really is the best wrestler ever.
Yeah, actually, my wife has him on her shirt right now.
I think he is. Yes. No, he's the OG. I don't think there's anyone better. Like even the Hulkamania stuff, all that. There was no one better than Savage.
Not to change that egg. Oh. And the pork. Thank you for not trimming the fat off of that. That is a treat.
Yeah.
That is so nice.
Yeah. Ramen is supposed to be a really indulgent food.
Mm-hmm.
and it's a gluttonous food. That's how they would explain it to me in Japan. Like, you're supposed to be face down in this thing, and you're supposed to eat it as fast as possible.
Gotcha. Well, you want it to stay hot. And we
Mhm.
had issues, so we just explained. So we had cold bowls because we put them in the same bag with the beers and with so the
Mhm.
bowls were cold. And then we nuked we had to go get a microwave. We don't have a microwave at Snack Yak Studios yet. I think we're getting one now. Once again, Frankie's changed my whole entire show.
So I'm here for it.
Now it's going to be a microwave and a freaking fry light and it's going to be
Wireless
ridiculous.
mics.
Yeah, I mean, he's just changed everything. So
Yep.
we'll remember this forever. They'll be like, so when did you do all that stuff? It's like, well, this bastard and his soup. No, I'm just joking. But the thing is that like, we brought the microwave in to heat it, and he said, just heat the broth piping hot. And I mean, that stuff was steaming.
Mhm.
Then when it met the cold bowl,
Okay.
and the toppings were cold, we thought that the broth would heat everything up, and then it went cold again. So we had to. So like we're. I mean, not that you have to run anywhere anytime soon, but
Mhm.
we're in this like kind of idea where it's like, all right, get everything recording, and that way she just pops it down, and we're like, all right, ready to go.
Yeah.
And it is plenty warm right now. I mean, yeah, it doesn't lose its heat quick, but it can. Like every time you pick up the noodles
Mhm.
and all that stuff, it loses its heat each time. But even with it just being warm at this point, it is still so, and maybe that's the spice of it. It's still warm feeling.
Yes,
It's still
yes.
a warm taste.
Yes. In Japan, it's very like the way ramen is supposed to come piping hot. Your slurp skills are getting there. You're picking up on how to do this thing.
I'm trying. Anyway, go ahead.
And yeah, it's supposed to be piping hot, like
Mhm.
the hottest it could be. I remember I did this pop up where I had this Korean woman. She ordered some ramen, and she was like, "Please make sure it is crazy hot." And I'm like, "Of course, I got you." When I brought it out to her, she was so happy, but she said that the other ramen shops in town wouldn't accommodate her by making it hot.
It went up my nose. I think I can't do it, dude.
And I'm just like, how do you not have hot? How did it not give you hot ramen? That makes no sense.
No, I mean, I like that. I like this flavor. Do you have like named bowls?
What do you mean named bowls? My first bowl I named was Miso Sexy.
I like that.
Yeah. That was my first bowl I ever
That's
made.
what I mean. Like, do you do names for them? Like, not everything's got a name of sorts, but like, do you do like, this is my miso sexy bowl, or this is my, gotcha bowl, or this is,
In the beginning, it was the Miso Sexy and the Miso Spicy. This would pretty much be the Miso Spicy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once again, you said, do you like spicy? I'm like, I can hang with spicy. And you're like, because it's spicy, but it really isn't.
It's not. Yeah.
It isn't it's like about a medium chicken wing spicy. It's got a good spice, but it's not like I'm going to regret it. I don't think I'm going to regret it. It doesn't feel like it's going to be the kind of spice that when it leaves, I'm like, oh no, what have I done?
You're going to taste it on both sides. Kind of
Right.
spice.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And that's appetizing. We keep that talk up.
Yeah. But I could be spicier.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I would have shied away from it from
Yeah.
a little bit hotter. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think when it comes to spice, this is when things get crazy. Like there's 100 levels. You could you could do Carolina Reapers if you wanted to really make something
Ooh.
crazy spicy.
Yeah.
Which I actually feel like it would be pretty cool because I want to do a spice challenge anyways. I was thinking about doing a Carolina Reaper ramen.
Ooh.
And then people would say, I beat Frankie Ramen spice challenge and all I got was this lousy shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, like something like
My
that.
son, he's a fan of hot ones and he's a fan of hot sauces. Like I told you, sriracha and all that stuff. And we got the hot sauces for like season 23 or something way back.
Mhm.
And we did it, the whole layout, and we put each sauce in and we rolled it around in individual plastic bags, and then we laid them out on the thing, and yeah.
Did you do so you did the last one, the Pepper X?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that is the hottest thing to ever
It
be on Earth.
But I mean, I refused to drink the thing. I was like, ain't no way Paul Rudd's gonna make me look like a bitch. No, I'm just like I've got this secret thing. Like, and I call him up and like, yeah, Paul, I did it too. Like, I
Don't
know.
play with me,
I
Paul.
don't know these people. But yeah, but no, it's like I said, we did it, and so if I don't think about it, maybe I'm good with spice. But I mean, because I did the Bushido spicy tuna roll challenge.
Mhm.
I'm a warrior of the roll. My picture's on the wall.
Warrior of
the roll. I was given a headband, and when I go in there, they give me free crab rangoons or free edamame, stuff like that. There's like a little appetizers as long as I wear my headband.
Yeah.
I
can't.
But it's fun, you know, and I did it. Now that was brutal.
It was that hot.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe it was hot because for the wing challenge, you go from like this spice to the top spice. That one was like
the combination of all of them.
Yeah, like that one was like, this is really spicy. Just eat this, because you got to like kind of
they're 10
warm up your palate.
But I mean, the tuna and it's hand rolls. It's not pieces. So you have like it's like an ice cream cone. So you have you have it rolled, and then there's rice, and then there's just a blop of like sushi, and that level 10 was blood red. Whatever sauce they put in it was like.
Did you have to sign a waiver?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Sign a waiver. It's like, yeah, you could die, but you want to eat this.
And I'll tell you, I thought, man, I survived it. The next 3 days were absolutely terrible.
What? Did you get sick?
No. Butthole was burning.
Oh, you were tasting it for real.
Dude, I kid you not. I found some preparation H wipes in the bathroom that were like dried out from like when she was pregnant. I put water in it and shook them up to reactivate it. I wiped and it was like, and then the pain would come back again. So I did it again. And the pain would come back again. I said, I gotta sleep. So I packed them in there and fell asleep on my stomach. My ass looked like a tissue dispenser.
What the hell?
Like a Kleenex dispenser.
It's horrible. I feel bad for your wife. Just to deal with all that.
Dude, I did that challenge on New Year's Day, which was a Tuesday. By Friday morning, I'm at work. I go to the bathroom Friday morning. I'm like, seriously? And like I said it out loud in the bathroom. And they're like, you all right in there? Because I'm like, seriously? Like I was so mad. And then by Friday afternoon, it was no problem. But I mean, days of that. But
some people love that.
Yeah.
They want to eat spicy food. Like that they don't care about the repercussions or the consequences. They just want to eat something that's going to melt their face off.
I know, right?
I don't know. I used to think it was like a macho thing. Like, yeah, macho. We're going to eat the spiciest food. Like when I spent time in India, that's what it was.
How many countries you travel to?
Oh, so I'm Brazilian by normal. Like my base set is Brazilian. My parents are Brazilian. So we've spent plenty of time in Brazil.
I was going to say, you look Brazilian.
Yeah, I know. I've been getting this my whole life. I tell people to guess, and they cannot guess. I give them 20 guesses, they'll never guess. But yeah, so my parents, they came here in the 90s. They're crazy. They jumped the border. They're wild. Yeah, they're wild. They're wild people. Yeah. I don't know how they would do, but they're citizens now. Everything's good. They're living the dream.
Excellent.
But they wanted a better opportunity for their life, so they took the risk, right?
Right.
And then they had me and my brother. My two sisters came with them, so it's 4 of us.
Got you.
And
now, do the sisters look?
No, my sisters look Brazilian.
That's what I mean. They look Brazilian.
They look Brazilian. Like my friends were all like attacking them my whole life, trying to get with my sisters.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, just wanting to be with them. It's a mess.
So, do you think it's a thing like when they hopped into America? There's something in the water that's just like.
I think that's what happened. Like
I understand Brazilian, but we're going for white and light eyes. Yeah. And I'm sorry.
No, it's funny. My brother is.
And do you tan at all? Probably not.
I do not tan. I'm a lobster. I'm a lobster, bro, or tomato. I do not tan at all. And I've been here obviously living in the cold is one thing, but living here, it's like I will not tan at all.
Yeah, I don't tan
at all. I just become red, bright red. Just become a stop sign.
I burn and go back to white myself. That's it. Burn back to white.
It's funny that you say that because they used to say I was the milkman's son.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what a joke. What's wrong with you guys?
I get that on the opposite end for the fact that I'm the tallest person in both sides of my family. And so we'd go to family functions and they're just like, so is he adopted? Because I mean like considerably taller.
Yeah. Oh,
like everybody's like 5'6" to about 5'9".
So they're all
and
short
then there's
kings.
just Ben.
They're all short kings, your family.
Yeah.
You're the tall one.
Yeah.
You're the but
bunch of little pains in my butt.
But yeah, so like I did the whole Brazil thing, obviously, and then I went to India for 3 years in a row.
Okay.
So I was building water wells in India for 3 years. We built 4 water wells, 2 children homes, 9 churches, a school. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff.
Was this part of missionary work with like your family?
No, it was just me. I just wanted to do it.
That's very noble of you.
Yeah,
man.
I just wanted to try it and do it, and
very awesome.
I did that. I went and I stayed with Pastor George, is the homie. I love him to death. I stayed with his family for a month at a time, and just we would work together and just do the work. But while I was there, I'm in the family home, so I'm eating family meals every day.
Yeah.
So I'm eating all types of crazy stuff that's like super hot. And the girl that was cooking was his sister-in-law, and she knew that I like spicy food. But in her head, what is spicy is different from what's in my head, what is spicy.
Right.
So like we're all eating it. I'm like snot coming out of my nose. We're eating with our hands. I got snot coming out of my nose, and the little kids are eating the same thing and laughing at me.
Right,
great.
The tolerance level.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of born into it. I wonder if it's the same thing. Like, you know, we always claim as Americans or whatever that like what you ate while you were pregnant, the kid either has like an affinity for or an aversion to either one. And it's like, I wonder if just spice is so common over there that you're just born with like.
It's funny. I would
call this spice.
I would call my wife and I'd be like, you know, I wish I could just have an egg fried with just salt on it. Because I was there for a month and everything was spicy, even like the breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Like breakfast spicy, lunch is spicy. But I do miss it. I miss them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I miss them. That's like my family. I love them. Yeah. And it's like just being there and having these meals with them and talking about life and seeing what they're going through. It's the best.
So what's your wife's name?
Her name's Carolina.
Hi, Carolina.
Hi, Carolina. What's up? But she's Brazilian also.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I kept it OG.
So you run this stuff by her? Is she your taste tester for?
She is the guinea pig.
She is.
Like I tell you, the first broth I made tasted like fish and sugar.
Okay.
It was so bad. Like
now, does she have a spice tolerance too? Like
she doesn't like spicy food.
Okay.
She doesn't like spicy food. She doesn't even like I think ramen wasn't really on her radar until I started making ramen. She knew what ramen was. She ate it before, but like ramen like this.
Broth is killer.
Broth is on point.
Anyway, so ramen like
but
this.
yeah, ramen like this. Now she'll ask me, hey, Frankie, can you bring me some ramen?
That's cool.
But you know what else she asked me? If I could bring her sukumen, which is ramen, but it's dipping ramen.
I don't know what that means.
So
I don't know what that is.
You have a concentrated bowl of broth, really hot, a smaller bowl, and then you have thick noodles that are cold with all of the toppings, and then you dip the noodles in the broth and you slurp it.
So are they like kind of noodle pouches or something?
No,
like toppings. Oh,
yeah. So all the noodles and the toppings are on one plate.
So you would dip the toppings and you would dip the noodles.
Into the broth, and the broth is like really more depth of flavor.
That's wild.
Yeah. So I introduced her to that when I came back from Japan because we were eating it all day in Japan, and she's just like, "Bro, this is amazing."
That's so cool.
And even Koitani-san's wife, she would tell me all the time, like, if you start eating sukumen, you kind of stop eating ramen.
Oh.
Yeah, you kind of stop eating ramen. Yeah, because it's like you only eat ramen when you crave it, but you really just want sukumen all the time.
Now, is it that's eating with your hands style too?
No, you eat with chopsticks.
Oh, like the dipping one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you were saying everybody's eating with their hands.
Oh, that's in India.
In India. Gotcha.
India, we were eating only with our hands everywhere. Sometimes they would bring me a spoon because they felt bad for me.
Look at him. He looks like an infant.
Look at this guy, yeah. And they'll eat like rice with all different types of curry. Dude, I had green curry, yellow curry, red curry, black curry. We had shrimp curry. We had curry every day.
I was looking out, and we had rice, and I was like, how do you eat that with chopsticks? I'm like, that sounds like, and then you go to like a place where like you're watching like actual people eat the food, and they just have the bowl like this, and they're just spooning it with the chopsticks. So it's in essence, they've used like a fork. Like that's basically how you have to get to the last of the rice-a-roni. You know, you have to take your plate and do that because that vermicelli, you ain't picking it up even with your fingers. That is the most impossible.
But the rice is type sticky too.
Yeah, I like the sticky ball.
Yeah, like they come together real easy. You could grab it with chopsticks. But there's nothing like a little bowl of rice with a little soy sauce and like an egg yolk.
That was incredible.
Just mix that thing up.
Oh my gosh! My stoner friends back in the day. Shout out to Amy, Devin, Sarah, Doug, and they would crack an egg in their top ramen. They were trying to like shoosh it up, make it a little bit better.
Pretty much ramen to me, like top ramen, is whatever you have left over in the fridge, you throw it in there.
Got you.
Like you got onions, chop up some onions, throw it in there. You got some scallions, throw it in there. You got an egg, crack that egg up in there.
I learned this, and this is probably going to turn a lot of stomachs, a little blasphemous. I learned this from an ex-girlfriend who learned it from her husband. She hadn't officially been divorced yet, but he was in jail, and he had this thing called jailhouse hookup. Okay. So you make tuna salad with the mayo. You put the packet in it. You make that. Then you make the noodles, and then you break up the noodles. That, I know that infuriates you.
Yeah.
You break it up, and then you cook it, and then you mix that all together, and you serve it on Ritz crackers. And it's pretty much like creating like a protein kind of ish meal out of like $2 at the jail commissary.
Are you saying they break up the noodles and then put it in like that kind of like they put it all together and then they put on the Ritz crackers?
And then they spoon it and
so
put
they
it
make
on
a
Ritz
spread
crackers.
out of it with tuna.
Yeah, in essence.
That actually sounds good.
I ate it.
It sounds like some real innovative stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're in jail,
right, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
you gotta be really.
You're not having this in jail.
No.
And if you are, you gotta really question what exactly that.
Where they made
this?
it.
What is this?
What's in this right now? Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, I tried. Gosh, but that packet, and I guess it's in essence like crushed up bouillon cubes or something. That packet of top ramen is the saltiest thing like ever. I mean, you can't take your rings off, even your watch can't come on. I'm bloated.
Oh, yeah, because you're so bloated from it.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
Well, I think it's because the packet is so in ramen, you have like these 5 elements. You have the tade, the broth, the noodles, the oil, and the toppings.
Okay.
And tade is pretty much the seasoning. So like we had a miso broth here.
Yeah.
We put miso in there. That was the tade. So in instant ramen, they still play with that idea. We have the little packet.
Oh, so it's all just like
all the flavors in that packet.
Gotcha.
So like, but the problem with instant ramen, it's like so MSG heavy. Even though I love MSG, it's the best.
My Grammy swore by accent.
Oh yeah.
She always had an accent to everything. She's a North Carolina gal and all that cooking, accent to everything. She loved MSG.
MSG is really the hero of ingredients.
I don't.
It really is.
I was taught to like kind of demonize it because every place I remember going, they were like, no MSG, no MSG. They acted like it was like.
But that was like racism in like the 60s or 70s for Chinese restaurants and Chinese immigrants. And that was written on some like article that wasn't even like peer reviewed or nothing like that. It was just like, I had headaches after I ate the Chinese restaurant. That's pretty much what he was saying. And he was blaming it on MSG.
I get you. Okay.
But really, MSG is the GOAT.
It's
the best.
It's in this?
Of course it is.
Oh.
There has to be MSG, but it has to have a balance.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like instant noodles, it's going to be MSG explosion. You're going to be like, they're trying to make up for the flavor with a lot of MSG.
Correct.
This, we're not making up for flavor. We're just adding more to the flavor. Like, because MSG pretty much makes steak taste more like steak. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, that's what accent is marketed as, a flavor enhancer.
Yeah.
It just brings out the flavors. Is it weird that I want to drink some of this?
No.
Okay.
You should drink all of it.
I'm not gonna do that, baby. I don't know.
Literally just pour it on top of you, like shower in it. Well, that's where this whole slogan came from, lost in the broth.
Okay.
No, it all came from this one girl, shout out Hannah. We were all hanging out with her eating, and she had ramen the day before, and she was like, I was eating it and I was lost in the broth. And then I started realizing, I told her I'm stealing that, by the way. And then she was like, it's fine, cool. She was like, give me 10%. She was like, let me be the CEO of the business. But pretty much like I've talked to people about this in the past. Like sometimes someone comes in to get a bowl of ramen, they're going through so much stuff in their life, and then all of a sudden that hot broth lands in front of them, and they could kind of escape.
And that's the truth. Like there's an article of from me when I was like in my early 20s that they had done in the Baltimore Sun talking about comedy. And it was like I want to make people just kind of forget about things for a while. And it seemed kind of, oh, okay, kid. But as I've gotten older, that's exactly my same mentality with this, with that. It's like, look, I can't solve your problems, but I can give you a really fun distraction. And I think that we're all craving that. I mean, that's why we go anywhere. I mean, we want to be distracted from, like, adulting sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's also nice not to, fail that mile run in front of all my peers every single year in gym class. So I can't say being an adult is all bad, but it sucks. It sucks largely, like, all the time. And so when we seek out these things, this is definitely, like, I've talked about in the past being a paramedic and everything, that I seek out convenience stores. I seek out the things that, like, I'm going to get what I want and you can't tell me no, because my life is ruled by dispatch and all that stuff. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to get what I want. But it's like, if you just took a little extra time and just said, you know what, I'm going to go have this, then it's like, yeah, you stopped and got, roller dogs, or you got yourself a bowl of ramen,
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to do more for 2026, was more mindful, but also making our spending count. Like if we're gonna go out and enjoy something that is like locally made. That's why I'm interested in meeting all of you. Locally made, flavorful, like just somebody who's as passionate about what they're serving you as you are about the things in your life. And that's I mean, it sounds like this is the closing case. It's not. I'm just telling you. I think it and I say it. This is not the wrap up.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, we're chilling.
Well, I think when it comes to ramen is soul food. It's the Japanese soul food. I think for the American mind, they always think of like instant ramen. But in Japan, this is the soul food. This is the shrimp and grits in the South, or or like, collard greens or mac and cheese. Like that's what this is, that in Japan.
Man, could you imagine they have a place like Parker's that just has like a ramen table?
Yeah.
Because all we have is like fried foods, down here.
But think about it. If, like, for example, in Shinjuku in Tokyo, every 10 feet is a ramen shop.
That's cool.
So, like, I think the issue in America with ramen is that the ramen shops have to be like izakayas, where they're like, they serve a variety of ramens.
Okay.
In Japan, you could serve one bowl of ramen and be good.
Got you.
Because it's like, oh, I know Frankie serves the miso. Oh, I know Mike serves the soy. Oh, I know this guy serves shio bowls. I know this guy serves sukumen. And we're all in this radius from each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, you don't have to serve everything. But here, because it's not so saturated, ramen chefs usually go, I want to serve like 15 bowls on the menu.
Gotcha.
18 bowls on the menu. So that people could have that experience.
Right. So what time, like, what's your hours? Like what?
Oh, so we're open from Tuesday to Thursday. We're open from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
It's just 4 hours as a dinner. And then on Friday, Saturday, we're open from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Yeah, dude, I got home at 4 in the morning last night. Bro, like
1 a.m. That's like crime stopping food.
And I didn't even finish cleaning until like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's stopping crime, man. That's a, don't text your ex. Dive into this.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you're saving. Funny. You're saving so many lives.
I had one guy that came in at 12:30 and was like, bro, please, I just need a bowl of ramen. I'm like, just order it. I got you. I'll bring it for you. He was drunk.
Right.
So after he ate the ramen, he came back with the bowl. He was like, thank you, bro. You saved my life. He said just like that. He was like, you saved my life, bro. Thank you. I needed that. Because think of it, this has everything. Carbs, electrolytes, protein.
Sure. It's
broth. I mean, you feel hot. You feel good.
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel a little glisteny, like not sweating from the spice.
A little sheen.
But I feel like I probably look really good on camera right now. I feel like that kind of, just like somebody just came up with like a mister and just went, and I was like, ah.
Yes.
No, I do. I feel a little bit of the heat, but like I said, it wasn't the kind of heat that like that turned you off from eating it. Maybe it's that they call it, was it umami thing?
Well, that's what it's all about.
Right. So maybe it's that like it just makes you want to keep eating. Like even now, Like I would, if I had more noodles and more, I would just dump it in here so I could just keep going with the
You
broth.
keep
and
looking
more.
at it, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You're just spying on it.
I do. I just
Well, I think that's what the case is for ramen, and that's what I learned in Tokyo also is umami. If you could reach a peak of your umami, you got to keep trying to get more and more and more. It's the journey of the ramen chef is to find more umami.
got you.
If you could make the umami so intense and balanced, it's that idea. I want to keep eating this.
So it's like a all around tongue pleaser.
Yeah.
Like it just lights up all the senses.
Yes.
Because I always say that's the most popular. If you look at the most popular things like your Reese's peanut butter cups, and you look at like even soda, it's got your sodium, it's got your sugar, it's got like a bitter component. It always is this mixture of all things.
And even bitter, like people don't play. People don't play around with bitter. A lot of chefs don't play around with bitter flavors, but this has all that.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if you ate fish paste by itself, it's pretty
you'd
bitter.
be like, "What is this?"
Right. So I mean, that's amazing.
Unless it's fish sauce, it smells horrible, but it tastes so good.
Yeah.
It tastes the bomb. It's so good, man. What were they thinking when they made that? They were just like, yeah, we're gonna put salt and fish together and let it ferment for 1.5 years.
So in the Silver Dollar, is it gonna be the same as Frontier Lounge?
No, at Silver Dollar, we're gonna be changing the menu.
Okay.
We're gonna have 3 bowls of ramen. We're probably gonna have 4 apps. We're gonna add wings to the menu. We're gonna be doing buttermilk sweet tea wings. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be the bomb. And then we're gonna add.
I'm sorry, you're coming back to a future episode sometime, I think.
Yeah,
right?
I'll bring the wings. Yeah, I'll bring the wings. And the sauces for the wings, I'm gonna do a chili crisp hot honey.
I like the sound of that.
Miso ranch.
Got you.
And we're gonna do like a Polynesian honey mustard, almost like a honey mustard with some Asian flair to it.
See, that's fun. That's just fun.
Yeah.
And all right, so you put a story out yesterday about coming on here, and I wanted to tell you about that. It was pretty funny. You were like, tomorrow going to be hanging out with the boys of Snackin Yakkin. I'm like, well, I'm big, but I don't know if I count as 2. I mean, I do when I fly on airlines, but I'm not boys. I'm just me.
Well, I should have just said the boy.
You just say I'm hanging out with the man.
I should have said the dude.
Big man, the dude. No,
Maybe
I'm
you
just
do count as 2.
I do. Like I said, on airlines, I have to buy 2 seats, and then they refund me the one, but.
Wait,
just do it so.
Wait a minute. Wait. You have to buy 2 and then they refund you one?
Yeah.
They refund it to you? I'm gonna start buying 2. Just
they do it so that way it's accounted for in the thing. But then, now I haven't had to do it as much since flying with my daughter because she'll just sit next to me.
Yeah.
So if I got half an ass cheek over into her seat, it doesn't matter. We're still doing good.
And she's smaller too.
Yeah, she's smaller.
Yeah.
She's up against the window like, Jesus Christ, but yeah, it's fun. No, but yeah, they the boys, and I was like, how many people? I mean, not like hosts, but like, what does he think this production is? Like boys. I'm like, did I ever give the impression that this was like?
I just thought that maybe there was more people. There was no part of me that was like, it's just him alone. I thought maybe you had a whole crew of people.
No,
but it's just you and the wife. That's fine.
Me and the fam.
Yeah,
but that's cool.
I love it.
So the broth that you were showing when you said in that story was that this broth or was it that was
the miso broth?
He was making it on the Instagram story.
That's the miso broth. Yeah. So if you noticed when I poured the broth, you see the miso paste.
I saw it right.
It's right on the bottom, of the pot.
And then I saw the separation in the container before we heated it up.
Yeah.
And you stirred it up with the chopsticks. Yeah, it must have been nice to have chopsticks. That seems like a really good time.
Oh my gosh. Why did I bring only one chopstick?
It's okay,
you know what
man.
I thought? I thought I was just bringing the bowl for you. So you could enjoy it. I didn't know that we were gonna split the bowls.
Yeah, we like the whole thing is like sharing the snack.
I just wanted to sit here and watch you eat
just watch me
like a psychopath.
I'm talking and you're just like, so the thing is, like,
I just wanted to watch you
enjoy my work.
You know what's funny about that? There are chefs that do. I do that every once in a while too. Like I'll serve someone and I'll go like stand somewhere in a corner and just watch them.
Well,
eat.
see, but standing in the corner, you ever talk to like a musician who like, especially one who does like everything, like he does the beats and the whole thing, and then he's like, "You want to hear my song?" And it's like, "Yeah," and then they just like stare at like the side of your head, and it's like, okay, like I'm listening,
looking
like,
at you, yeah.
Jesus, dude, like
I'm like Batman,
they're waiting for like any right. You're in the shadows.
I just hide in the shadows.
I like that.
I just disappear and I'm just like,
You know, I mean, think about it. Like, you go to a movie premiere and, like, the director's just standing in the front, just staring at all of you. You'd be like, this is so creepy.
No, but it's the best when you see someone eat and they go like, I saw this one girl eat one time. She ate it. She goes,
That's cool.
I'm
So is
just like-
that the
like,
thing, or is there
yes.
just like a subtle look that they give you that you just go, yeah, they got it.
yeah,
They got it. Like they'll do something and then just like this, they're like,
they smile.
yeah.
They smile because food. I mean, think about it. You eat every day. You gotta eat to live.
Many times a
But
day.
yeah, many snacks, just snacks on snacks on snacks. But when you eat something amazing that you love, it's like it, and that's why I think people come every week. I got regulars that come every 2 days. I have regulars that come every week. I have
That's
regulars
wild.
that come every 3 weeks because it's like that craving. It's like, man, that I want that flavor again. I had a friend, shout out Devin, the futurist. He told me that he was dreaming about the ramen. He was having dreams.
I got in deep.
Yeah, he was like, bro, I was dreaming about your ramen. I had to come back.
That's amazing. Like 51st dates when like she couldn't remember, but like he had gotten deep into her mind, so she was like painting him and stuff.
Oh yeah, her
Yeah.
subconscious.
Her subconscious.
But she still couldn't.
You got in there. Like they can't
Yeah.
forget you. I mean, they could forget everything. They could probably have amnesia and then
I'm-
just be like, I want ramen.
I'm like Vecna, bro.
Dude,
Just straight up.
just holy shit.
I'm-
We have discovered so much about this.
I'm
Now, honestly, I'm not going to forget this
I'm
at
the,
all.
I'm the ramen mind flayer, bro. I'm just in people's minds.
There
I'm
you
just
go.
like, eat my noodles.
So, like I said, my daughter, she's all fascinated with ramen because the girls were chowing down, you know, being uncharacteristically, you know, pigging out. Like, no, pretty skinny girls don't do that. It's a really weird scene. But in K-pop Demon Hunters, they are going nuts.
Mhm.
And so she had seen she'd seen it, and I said, I'm eating ramen. She's like, oh my gosh. So do you have an offering that like kids dig and stuff like that?
Like a kid's bowl?
Yeah, or like that just kids, it's like not too overwhelming for their sensitive little palates who weren't born,
Well,
and, you know.
I have an assortment of ramen that I can make that's off menu.
Okay,
So I have a secret menu. So like people could order things that they know I could make.
got you.
But that's really if they know me. Like they
Yeah, I'd text you ahead.
But yeah,
Be
you just
like,
text me, bro, I need the light
I'm
ramen.
bringing you Bridget, and she, you know,
But
go easy on her. And then all of a sudden, like, she tries it. She's like, it's good. She's like, let me try some of yours. And then she's like, bring on that spice, you know. And I'm boy, I underestimated you. I'm so sorry.
No, well, this is the thing. I have like families, like Asian families that come with their kids, and they get them full bowls. Some of them get spicy bowls, like all the way,
Wow.
and they're just eating. But I could do like light ramen too. So this is considered a python ramen. But then there's something called a chinton ramen. That's when you can see through it, like it's super clear.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
it's like a light flavor. Still the intensity of the umami, but like it's just lighter.
Gotcha.
And you almost feel like you could kill a bull and kill another one right after.
Well, yeah. So much for trying to lose weight in 2026.
We ain't losing weight no more, bro.
No.
I gave up on that. I used to be thin. And then I became a truck driver in 2020,
Yeah.
and I was over the road for 3 years. And the weight came off when I came back to being a cook. I lost 65
Oddly
pounds.
enough, a lot of people, when they become chefs.
No, dude, we're
They
moving
gain.
around all day.
Oh, okay. So
I
you're
work-
that kind of chef.
You're
though.
working 16 hours a day. You're moving all over the place, and naturally, you're not living this like stationary life like a truck driver. Because when I was a truck driver, like I would travel all over America, but it's like you're sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been to every state except for Maine. I never made it to Maine
So,
or Alaska or Hawaii, obviously, because they're over there. But I never made it to Maine.
you ever hear that joke about the bridge to Hawaii?
No,
There
tell
was
me the
a there
joke.
was a guy who got a genie lamp. And they said, what would you like? And he said, I want a bridge to Hawaii. And he was like, that's kind of a big ask, you know? He's like, I mean, it would be sensitive to the elements. I couldn't guarantee its safety from storms. He's like, I really wish you'd reconsider. He's like, I don't normally do that,
Mhm.
but I wish you'd reconsider. And then he goes, okay. He's like, just what other wish? And he's like, I want to understand the mind of a woman. I want to know what it thinks, how it feels. I want to know everything. He's like, so this bridge, 2 lanes or 4?
I can't, man. Can't. I think it's like when you get older and you're like become like a you get older, you start having more experience, you start realizing that's what it is. Do you want 4 lanes or 2?
Yeah. 2 lanes or 4, because that other wish is even more
Yeah,
impossible.
yeah, exactly. It's not happening.
No.
It's not happening.
And you know how tall it has to be for ocean liners? There was a whole lot of things. I just kind of
All
shortened
these
it.
factors.
Yeah, I shortened it to get to the most chauvinistic, sexist part of it. So you're welcome.
I gotta say though, I do love having a wife.
I do too.
It's amazing.
How long you been married?
10 years.
21 for me.
One
this
day.
lovely lady.
One day I'll get there. But I'm gonna be honest, marriage is phenomenal.
You know how you get there? Complete codependency.
Yes, yes.
You just tell yourself.
That's what I'm doing right now.
You just look at the world around you and you go, there is no way I would dive back out into that dating scene.
Oh,
Like she's gonna go ahead and accept my bathroom smells and my freaking beard things in the sink, and like, man, I can't start over with someone else. You just got to get settled in.
man, I work in a bar.
Right.
I see people drunk all day and trying to date, and everyone's single.
Dude.
You get couples, of course they're out to hang out, but you get their testimony of what it is to have the dating now and single life, and I feel so bad for them.
I told my son, he's 19 years old, I said, man, I don't envy you, dude, because it's almost like you better be photogenic, because she's a mini influencer who has to make sure that you guys can have a kabillion pictures on her social media.
Yes.
It's like, gosh, like I can't date him. I'm sorry. He's just not photogenic. And I'm chronicling my life because I'm secretly Kim Kardashian or something. I don't know. The dating scene seems like a nightmare. I'm so glad to never have to deal with that again.
Instagram is the highlight reel, and like people want to show all the best parts of themselves on this thing. So if your boyfriend or girlfriend don't look good.
Remember when it was just pictures of food?
Yeah, it was the best.
It was just pictures of food.
I'm still doing that.
Well, yeah. But I mean, you have a product to sell.
I haven't stopped.
Yeah, you have a product. But I'm talking about
if you go into my phone, just my gallery, it's only food, bro. Pictures of ramen all day. It just doesn't stop.
At least it's ramen. It's not like TGI Fridays and Crapplebees or something.
Ruby Tuesday.
Yeah. Gosh, do we even have one of those anymore?
I have no idea.
We did over in West Ashley, but I think it's gone. Maybe.
I'm gonna be honest. I think if you came to the restaurant and just got to like see the behind the scenes, and watch the ramen be made, watch the wings be made, watch things, and we could hang out and talk, it would be amazing.
So we shoot a little thing to try those new wings that you're talking about.
Yeah, especially I'm telling you, the chili crisp hot honey is ridiculously good. It's
not going to cost 25 cents to the dollar.
No,
like fast food does.
No, well, this is a funny thing. I was trying to figure out, and I'll ask you this question. You know how when you go to Chinese takeout, they have the wings that are like connected?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you have like, you go to like a regular, like a Buffalo Wild Wings, they have them all separate.
Right.
I've been trying to figure out what people prefer. Because I've been thinking about just doing them not separate.
The connected one, though, there's not a lot going on the flat part.
Uh-huh.
The drum has got the meat, and then the flat's not as thick as the flats when they're separated. Or maybe that's just perception because it's not directly next to the larger thing.
That's what I've been thinking. And I really love Chinese food. Like Chinese takeout is one of my favorite foods in the world. So like every Sunday I eat Chinese, which is it's crazy. Like I just love Chinese food. But the wings, I feel like that style's cool.
I mean,
I feel like people would appreciate it too, because you feel like you get more. You get that little crispy tip on it.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Yeah.
When I grew up in Baltimore, I worked with the developmentally disabled, and at the place where I worked was a nonprofit organization. Great time, but they loved the wings from this Chinese food place, and I'd never seen so much wings from a place that wasn't like Hooters or wasn't like a wing spot. It just blew me away. It was just like I was like, yeah, I'll do some sweet and sour chicken, or I used to like just the steamed chicken and broccoli, sometimes. At wings. Every chance we went to this Chinese food place, multiple times a week.
Yeah.
Wings.
But they're so good.
They love
My
those.
wife orders the wings every time. I ask her, like, oh, what are you in the mood for? She's like, give me the wings. I want the chicken.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even have to ask her.
And they used to say, I need the 8 chicken wings fried hard.
Yeah, fried
like
hard.
fried hard.
Yeah.
Don't give me a soft wing.
Just so crispy.
Yep.
Just blistering. You can't beat that. There's nothing better than eating like a really crispy wing. Now, have you ever had karage before?
No, man.
Karage is like chicken thighs, like bites of chicken thighs. They're marinated in like ginger and soy sauce.
Yeah.
And then they put a little potato starch on them, and then they fry them. Bro,
I got nothing wrong with any of that.
so good, man. And
we've been doing the home chef meals in an
Mhm.
effort to like kind of eat better
Mhm.
and not eat so much processed stuff. Like we're the king of the chicken tender and the chicken nugget.
Mhm.
But as we're doing those, they do a lot of dishes with chicken thighs. The diced chicken thighs are already in the thing, and you thaw them. And I have to tell you,
They're better.
I love them.
They are
I love 'em.
superior.
And my son, he was making homemade General Tso's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we get the General Tso's sauce, but he's like literally like, you know, battering them up, lightly battering, frying and all that stuff. And we were using chicken breast pieces, and then all of a sudden it was like, well, why don't we try it with chicken thighs? And that just changed everything.
Dude, the thigh is juicier.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm talking about my wife right now, but the thighs are juicier.
You hear that, Carol?
They're better. They're better than. I mean, breasts are cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're good,
they're
but
good.
they're not. They're not like a good thigh, man. Not even close to a good thigh. Mm-mm.
That's that.
I gotta stop.
No, I mean that conversation works. That conversation works both ways, and I can't disagree.
My wife's gonna be watching this and just be like,
You really took it there. You took it
Really,
there.
Frankie?
It wasn't enough for the miso
Yeah.
sexy bowl. You had to keep going. You had
gotta-
to go into.
"Yeah, talk about my thighs on on the internet." Okay, good, real nice, real nice.
No, but that's really cool. I'm really happy to have hung out with you today. And like I said, with teasing that a little bit, I wouldn't mind doing follow-ups with a lot of my culinary guests
Mhm.
where I get to show the other side.
Yeah.
You know, that would be fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've given me, God dang, man, you've just changed everything. They're going to be like, man, so what was it? I'm like, this guy, Frankie, showed up. And I mean, seriously, that's the reason why we have the disco ball now. That's the reason why, like, you just changed my whole darn show. That's the reason why we're no longer called Snackin Yakkin. We're called, you know, Yummin' and Ramen or something. Yummin' over ramen.
We're a ramen podcast.
We're ramen and yummin'. So, but no, honestly, I seriously could not have had more fun with this.
I appreciate
The food is amazing, and having this ability to like chill out afterwards and not have to worry about the
It's the
mic being,
best.
it's so good.
You could just
So
fall
good.
asleep right now, right on this couch. These couches are really comfy.
That's what he said as soon as you came
This
in.
is a
you're
comfy couch.
This is, please, other people in town, Charleston, culinary creatives, if you want to sit in the most comfortable chair in podcast land, it's a place to be.
You're gonna show up here tomorrow, and this couch is gonna be gone.
Thankfully, I got the insurance on the studio.
Right. He's gonna be like, "Where did it? Oh, we know where it went."
So we have, I have a thing. I know you brought something for my like kind of guest
Oh, yeah.
collection.
Yes, I made a painting for you.
This, look at that.
Check it out.
I love the colors in it.
Yeah.
It's so bright.
During COVID, me and my wife painted every day because we were stuck at home, and this is one of the paintings that we made.
And he signed it.
Yeah.
And I almost thought it said Frankie Ramen, and then I saw it said
No.
Ferreira. I mean, does that not look like M?
It does look like ramen.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe I should just start signing it.
Just
Frankie Ramen.
like look at what it, I mean. Point out how it says almost
Yeah.
says ramen, but it's Ferreira with the double R looking like a M. I think it's what it is, right? Double R kind of goes zigzaggy.
oh
like an
yeah,
M.
yeah.
So that's what it is. And
Yeah.
then your R going to an A looks like an N. So
Maybe
that's what it
ramen
is.
has been in my name the whole time.
Maybe
People
maybe
think it's my
secretly.
last name.
I've been calling you it all week. You're in my phone. I'm like, got to get the got to get the beers for Frankie Ramen. Everything was Frankie Ramen. That's why you came in, and I had even read about you. I'd even went to your about page
Yeah.
and everything, and I was like, so what's your last name again? Because I'm just calling you Frankie Ramen this whole
Everyone
week.
thinks I'm Frankie Ramen. They think that's my last name.
Why don't you just change it?
That's wild. That's a crazy thing. You changed my last name to Ramen. I guess it's me. You know, I am Frankie.
I mean,
Ramen.
you just talked about you eat it, you know, multiple times a week. You've ate it in
Dude, I
multiple
do.
countries.
I do eat ramen. I wish there's ramen bowls I wish I could get right now, and I can't.
See, because I mean,
That I'm
Frankie
craving.
Ramen just also it's got a flow to it.
It does have a flow.
I
to
mean, bend donut holes. That just doesn't
No.
flow.
I almost named it Frankie's Ramen, but then I was like, that's dumb. So I just went Frankie Ramen.
I like Frankie Ramen.
Yeah,
I like
right? It's
Frankie
just
Ramen a
one
lot.
name. There's no Frankies. Like, it's not my ramen. It's just the Frankie Ramen.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, next time, bring more noodles.
I
Bring
will.
more stuff.
I will.
Same amount of broth, though.
I'm gonna bring more broth next
Oh,
time.
man.
Maybe next time we eat dipping ramen.
Well, I'll tell you what. I definitely want to stop out. We'll shoot a nice. We'll get a 15-minute segment. We'll spend about 2 minutes, 3 minutes showing behind the scenes, and then we'll spend the other 12 minutes just pigging the hell out.
Just
We'll make it
gluttonous.
a 20-minute thing. We're just dipping
Yeah.
stuff and eating. Just going crazy.
It just look like Goku, just eating like this.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
That's what I'm saying.
Naruto, just eating ramen all day.
The Dragon Bowl Z.
Stop.
Come on, man.
Dragon Ball Z.
The Rame Ha.
Ra-
Ramen
Ra-
Ha. Come on.
It's good. It's good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's good. I'm very.
Yeah.
I'm
Forget
gonna
your girl. You know.
I'm taking that with me.
Yeah.
Ramen ha.
Lost in the broth. I got you beat. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give him a whole new set of
Yes.
slogans. You chief slogan officer or whatever you're trying to jock for 10%. I'm not gonna do it.
You hear that, Hannah?
I
You
forgot
hear
her
it?
name. I wanted to say Hannah. I
You
wanted to
hear
seem
it,
like I
Hannah?
was really dialed in on this episode, but Hannah, you're cool with me.
Yeah.
So we'll go right here to this one. So thank you to Frankie Ferreira, Frankie Ramen, hanging out with me today. Honestly, I mean, just a great time, great food, no matter where it ends up, pop up, residency, whatever, follow this guy throughout Charleston because the food's not going to change, just the location. And I will vouch 100%. I would sign off on this 100 times. It was one of my favorite experiences of flavor thus far. I enjoyed it. And I've never had a soft-boiled egg. I am hooked. I would come back. Just give me a bowl of soft-boiled eggs in the ramen, in the sauce. I'd just be like, that's it. You don't want no noodles? No, I'm just eating eggs. Just eating eggs. Something about protein or something. I don't know. The doctor says something about protein. Probably the salt's a little not necessary, but who cares? No, but I really, really enjoyed it, man. And you are, I think you are doing amazing things, and I think you're going to continue to do so. So we must hang out again very soon. And thank you for hanging out with us. I'll find a nice place for this painting. Oh, and thank you for growing old with me. This has been really nice. Thank you for, now it's time to watch Vanna and the wheel. And thank you for Snackin Yakkin with us. I'm going to get out of here. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for watching another episode of Snackin Yakkin. If you haven't done so, like, subscribe, and follow. Also, hit up the social media. And don't forget about the Patreon, just $5 a month. And we'll see you back here next week to do some more Snackin and Yakkin.